Are you sure? She should no, I'm being serious. She should talk to Corey. Can.
Dina's the best.
Who's Dina?
Dina's the best, but her husband Omer, he could be the funniest guy in all of Yerushalayim.
I went to the camp. I'm 20 years old. I'm 43 years old. I started at the camp when I was 9, and I grew up there. I went there my whole life, and I bought the camp 9 years ago. So this is my 8th year now doing this with OneFamily. The first year we took over, we started the program with just 5 kids and 5 boys, 5 girls.
מקום נפלא, המון דברים מעניינים, ואני משוכנע שתענו מהמקום הזה. אני רוצה להגיד לכם שגם בשם של הנשיא פרס, בשם גם צבא ההגנה לישראל, אנחנו אוהבים אתכם, מחזקים את ידכם, לעמוד לרשותכם כל מה שתרצו, ותלכו ותחזרו בשלום, והמון חוויות. אז כל טוב.
They've got 4 counselors. You're going to be the 5th. Seriously, you're in.
For sure?
Yes.
Okay? Look at you. I've never seen you all done. Last time I saw you, you weren't really in it.
He's this big.
Look what happened to my son. It's such a nice face. He's gotten so big.
Great experience, and beside great experience, it just got me out of the world because I didn't have before it what to say and how to say it.
You should know that you won't believe it even after you will be back home, because it is truly an unbelievable experience.
These few weeks of our lives is a good break from our day-to-day routine. And we feel like it's one long vacation that gives us a lot of strength.
A big special thanks to Bernie, because without Bernie and his fundraising, none of this happens.
It doesn't matter where we are, and all the parents should know that we will be the mothers and the fathers and the brothers and the sisters of your children when they're with us at camp.
אני פקיזה גיסרה, הורים שלי דבורה ומיכאל קרים נרצחו במלון פארק בליל הסדר בנתניה, והמשפחה אחת, OneFamily, עוזרים ותומכים בנו ודואגים לנו ועושים בשבילנו הכל וחושבים עלינו כל הזמן ומנסים לעשות לנו שיהיה לנו קצת שמח בלב ותמיד תמיד איתנו.
There's a hole in their lives, and in a way life gets bigger, but the hole's always the same size, so it's just vital. This place is vital. Sometimes I think that people should wear a little sticker just to explain what their situation is, so that people are more gentle with them in everyday life, because grief is such an overwhelming emotion.
And OneFamily is very, very important to people that lost someone, because this is an area that is the same like us, and they understand what happened to us. And I lost all my friends, and this is my new friends over here.
ומחבל בא ביניהם ופוצץ את עצמו בתוכם. והבן שלי נהרג.
Terrorist who blew himself up next to this group of kids, and unfortunately some of one of the kids.
She lost her daughter. 10 years ago in the bus that was coming from Tveria to Ra'anana. And Mazal Cohen, she was wounded, and part of the family was killed, and they come every week to be with us. And other people will come.
נאווה הרימה אותי ככה מהצרות והביאה אותי לפה.
And it's a unique place. It's completely unique. And like London are doing this big fundraising dinner now, and they say, why does a bereaved mother need help 10 years on? A bereaved mother is always a bereaved mother, and a bereaved father is always a bereaved father, and that never changes.
Every day there's different, there's art, there's jewelry making, there's so many different therapies also that are not just Yonatan, but like also like physical things. There's a lot of people that come, not like rehabilitation, because it's not a rehabilitation center, but a lot of people, they come, they just get extra. It's a different kind of attention and a different kind of feeling. It's much smaller and it's very warm.
So that's my feeling, is that the grief lasts forever, and this is a warm place. It's literally called a Bayit Chum, and that's what it is. People come here and they feel safe for a bit, and they're with other people. They don't have to explain it.
And I believe it's true that every Israeli is like a soldier living on the home front. So we in the diaspora have a place that we can call home.
But they said it was only because of OneFamily that they got that ongoing, and that's what I'm hearing from here. It's ongoing healing.
קשה בלי אבא ואמא. ליל הסדר קשה לנו לעשות, קשה.
אני לא יודע מה שאני עושה עם ההורים שלי לא בחיים שלי. זה קשה מאוד.
ועוד חגים אין הורים, שבתות אין הורים. ליל הסדר אי אפשר לעשות כבר ליל הסדר.
זה הדברים שאנחנו רוצים לחגוג עם המשפחה שלי.
נכון.
שלנו.
זה אבא ואמא שלנו. הם ילדו אותנו. הם גידלו אותנו. ובסוף אינם ככה פתאום, ללכת מוות קשה.
אבל הם רוצים שאת, איך אומרים, לחיות את החיים. הם רוצים, הם בשמיים והם רוצים שזה החיים שלך, ואת רוצה להיות שמח, להיות טוב, להיות בריא.
נכון, אבל אם הייתי מביאה את התמונות, הייתם רואים איך הם נשרפו, איך הם נהיו, זה מזעזע.
אני מזל נעמן, אמא של אלי שנהרג בפיגוע, עוד מעט 12 שנה, והבת שלו יוצאת ממשפחה אחת לטיול בקנדה, מקבלים אותה יפה. תודה לכם, ואנחנו נורא מודים לכם.
אנא שלי, נעים מאוד, אנא שלי.
There's the last place called right there.
11 years ago, Avi and Rafi was hurt together in a summit in Megiddo Junction in a bombing, and Rafi was unconscious, lying in the hospital in Afula. Avi was lying next to him. Sarah, Avi's wife, was talking on the phone that she wants her husband, Avi, to be transferred from the hospital Ha'emek in Afula to Jerusalem, and he was transferred. Rafi today heard Sarah's voice, and now 2 hours ago, here, first time in 11 years.
Unbelievable.
And then he remembered exactly what she said on the phone. He remembered that she said, I want my husband to be transferred from Afula to Jerusalem. And she said, right, how do you know it? And then they found out that they were lying bed next to bed. And Avi just told Rafi things that he didn't know all those years, because he was unconscious and he was conscious. And it just happened now.
Oh, so we have to be optimistic. This is my way. I'm not looking to the past. I try to look only to the future.
This give me to grow again and forget what I have and what that I hated and start live.
Avram is telling us about Bracha that she was hurt very hard, and since then she's carrying her with her a PTSD, a very severe PTSD. Is missing Bracha that was laughing and happy, and she was very she made all kind of events and had a very meaningful and full life. And they both said, Bracha just added that she want to have this kind of relationship between them the happy one, the good one that they are both missing from these years. תודה רבה. Thank you for sharing. ממש תודה רבה.
Tonight we dedicate this service to our friends from Israel. It is very, very special for them to be able to come here and not only experience Timberlane, but experience the relationships they've made with many of you.
I was just another person who felt a heart connection and heard stories similar to our incredible family that's sitting here with us, and thought of community and strength and hope and how we could all move together.
The slogan for One Family is the power of together. This can mean many different things to people. When I think of the power of together, I think of the unique people I spent the last 9 years with after my older brother, Moshe, was killed.
Power of together is paving the road for a good future.
Power of together for me is the force pulling me up when I'm feeling down.
When you come together as a group, you are stronger and can do so much more.
One family was there for my family when my mother was taken from us. Her name was Aliyah, and she was beautiful.
My power of together comes from the love and strength of my family.
Together, in a group, you have the responsibility to help each other and look out for one another.
I always looked up to my brother Moshe. He was my best friend and the coolest guy I knew. He loved music, he liked to read fantasy books. He was an officer in the Israeli Defense Force, leading an operation in Gaza to prevent terrorists from smuggling weapons through tunnels. As they were carrying out their orders, the tunnel collapsed, killing my brother. I am currently in my second year of my army service, and I am serving in the same unit that my brother did. I first came to camp in 2006, only 2 years after my brother's death. I will never forget that summer and how warmly the staff and the campers embraced us all and made us feel what Timberlane Power of Together truly is.
I lost my father 7 years ago in the Second Lebanon War. He was a reserve paratrooper about to enter Lebanon with his unit, when a Katyusha rocket exploded, killing him and 11 others. My father's name was Daniel. He was my best friend, my basketball coach, and the greatest role model my brothers and I could ask for. Everything I know about basketball I learned from him.
שלום, אני אלון. אני רוצה לספר לכם את הסיפור האישי שלי. בשנת 2000, בזמן האינתיפאדה השנייה, כשהייתי רק בן 4, אבא שלי, אמיר זוהר, רב-סרן במילואים, נהרג על ידי צלף בנחל אלישע. הוא היה לוחם בהנדסה קרבית. יש לי אח אחד גדול ואחות תאומת תמר. אבא שלי היה בן אדם מיוחד, הוא אוהב לטייל, לעזור לאחרים ולצחוק. את כל אלה ירשתי מאבי. לגדול בלי אבא זה דבר קשה. קשה כל כך שאי אפשר אפילו לתאר אותו במילים.
Because of our similar tragedies, Alon and I had similar ways to deal with our pain. Our friendship is the power of together for us. We are always there for one another.
The power of together is what brings joy and happiness to my life.
It's easy to break one pencil, but try to break a handful, and together they are stronger.
The power of together for me means a lot of things. When I came to Camp Timberlane 2 years ago for the first time, I didn't know anyone. But together, all of you embraced us and made us feel a part of the Timberlane family and a part of your life.
On December 5th, 2005, my mother had just got a new job and she wanted to go shopping at the mall to buy a new jacket. Her friends tell me that at the mall, she had a feeling that something terrible was going to happen. She started to run to nearest exit. Her friends did not understand. A terrorist with an explosive pellet was walking towards her and exploded, killing my mother and 4 other people. Every night before I would go to bed, my mother and I would say to each other, "I love you from here to heaven and back." Those were her last words to me.
My father and I had an amazing relationship. We would sing songs together, go fishing on the weekends together, and we always had Shabbat dinner together. He always had a smile on his face and was never angry. 3 years ago, this week, my father Barry was killed. I was 15 years old. He was in an army operation on the Lebanon border when a sniper opened fire on him. Every day I miss him and feel his absence, but in my heart, he will be with me forever. I came to Camp Timberlane less than 1 year after my father was killed. With all the pain I had inside, you, the Timberlane family, accepted us so warmly, making it possible to share with you so many great moments together. Thank you.
The power of together helped my family through this horrible time. Friends, family, OneFamily, Camp Timberlane are all examples of this.
7 years ago, during the Second Lebanon War, my family was at my grandparents' home in Meron for Shabbat. I was sitting in the living room with my grandmother Judith and my brother Omer. Terrorists of Hezbollah had been firing Katyusha rockets on Israeli cities all day. My brother and I were counting them. After 7 rockets, there was a break. My brother thought it was over, but I said, "Wait, there is one more coming." He pushed me away, and the 8th rocket hit the house. That was the last time I ever saw my brother and my grandmother. My grandmother used to spoil me. She would give me a Kinder surprise every week. We would paint together and do art and craft. Every week, I would want to sleep at her house. My power of together was my brother and I. He was my best friend. He was a handsome boy with a beautiful blonde hair. He saved my life. He would be 16 years old this year and would love Camp Timberlane. My brother may have been younger than me, but I always felt safe with him around. He was my protector. I miss him. My power of together today are all my friends and family, but when I'm here at Timberlane, it's all of you.
It isn't what the camp has given to you or to our friends, but it's what they have brought. And tonight they've reached within themselves and shared with us some of their deepest, most touching, meaningful moments of their lives. I hope you'll take it home with you. And I've seen this year the way that the friends from Israel have come much closer and become such a part of camp. And they've brought so much and such a deeper and higher dimension to what we're doing here at camp. But we use it to have those feelings grow and extend ever outward.
My name is Akir Taranto, and I would like to tell you a story. The story begins when I was 13 years old in the summer of 2006. I was part of the first Israeli group that took place in this amazing journey to Canada, to Camp Timberlane. That was my first time abroad, and I would like to say I was nervous.
Every feel fortunate to be around them, and they make me feel privileged because they're just so satisfied with the smaller little things that camp has to offer.
I'm telling you, this referee won.
This is the best program that has started at Camp Timberlane. We have many campers here who are Jewish campers, non-Jewish campers, but most importantly, these are campers who are leaving the summer, building relationships with children, and most importantly, taking these relationships and furthering their relationship to the state of Israel.
First and foremost, it was just the fact that I made such good friends with kids from a different country, people from a different country that I just felt were very like-minded to myself and had a lot of fun with. They were really good kids.
As an outsider, I come from the UK. I've never been to Israel. I'm not Jewish. I don't have any Israeli friends. It was just great to meet these people who were supported by OneFamily Fund. It was good to have people who appreciated camp so much more.
To see kids from Israel who aren't as fortunate. Some of them don't have two parents, some of them have lost siblings, and they've lost people so close to them. A lot of the kids here don't know anything like that, so it's nice to see them interact, and nice for us head staff and counselors to interact with them as well and know that we're really showing them a good time and that they don't have to care about all that for those 3 weeks that they're here.
One of the first times I saw them was at Ropes, and the teamwork that all these kids put in was just phenomenal. I've never seen such good camaraderie between so many people.
To watch their faces and watch, it doesn't matter if it's raining or it's beautiful and sunny or the days can be cold and gloomy, they are always the first ones to jump in and take every opportunity and every moment to do everything.
We see such a powerful connection between the campers who are here and the Israeli campers, and we see now, after 8 years, how impactful these people's stories are and how important it is for them to come here and share their stories with us.
Which was really, really emotional and got to a lot of the staff. It's just how well they dealt with the situations and how much they enjoyed being at camp and how much they appreciate everything that happens here. It's amazing. It gave me a new perspective of something I didn't really know that much about, and gave me an insight into some amazing people's lives and also some people that I could probably say are really good friends.
I'm touched every day by watching how much love they have for camp and how important it is to them, and for me, that's the most important thing.
To see their smiles and their faces and their appreciation and love for camp, it's really been such a rewarding feeling, and I'm so excited to get to travel and go to Israel and get to meet up with them again.
OneFamily Fund and TN have a good relationship, and I hope it continues. It was an honor to be a part of it, and I hope I see those guys again sometime in the future.
Our campers and our staff taking from those experiences and learning from them and growing as individuals and trying to develop their connection with Israel and these campers is what really represents the power of together.
Hello, my name is Akir Taranto.
Hey, my name is Shai Sela.
Shalom, my name is Roy Pivko.
Hi, my name is Yael Yonash. My name is Dina Shir, and we would like to thank all the people who helped bring us here. You truly made a difference in the kids' life, and we wanted to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And now the kids would like to share some memories.
My best memory in
in the camp is my first canoe trip. It was amazing. Thank you very much.
My best memory is swimming across the lake. I was second, and of course my first canoe trip. I loved it.
The opportunity to make new friends and that I hope stay forever. It's really important for everyone. I really appreciate it.
I want to say thank you for having me back. My favorite part at camp was seeing my old friends and making new ones, and the canoe trip. Thank you.
Some of my best memories from camp are moments like the moment we got here, when I saw like how much people here care for us and respect us. That was amazing. Really, it means a lot to all of us. Thank you very much.
My name is Yuval, and I want to say thank you for the chance to come back to Camp Timberlane and try new things, especially the canoe trip. It was beautiful.
What I take from the camp is friends and experience, and it was very fun. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Meshi, and I love everything in the camp. I love the aquaboarding, the ski water, and the new friends I meet here, the concert and the campers. Thank you very much.
המשפחות מעריכות מאוד את תרומתכם ותמיכתכם בנו. כמו כן, אנו זוכים לאוזן קשבת, לעידוד, לקבלת חום ואהבה, אשר עוזרים לנו ולמשפחותינו לכוחות מחודשים. ברצוני לברך בשם הילדים ומשפחות, אנו מודים מעומק הלב על תרומתכם.
Hey, we have fun without the girls.
Now they're here.
But we go sleep without them. So.
Hey, what is it's a video, he's shy. You don't see?
Hi. Everyone wave. Nice.
עד 120, שתזכי לאושר והצלחה בכל דרך שתבחרי ללכת בה.
אני חושב שזה יום הולדת.
שתהיה טיסה טובה הביתה, שתחזרי למשפחה ולחבר כמו שצריך.
יש לך מלך של סלאם.
I want to tell you, thank you for what you do for us. You make for us so many things. I feel love like this. I love you, everything, everyone. And thank you. I want to say thank you.
Camp Timberlane, green trees all around, a huge lake, fresh air, heaven. I can't find the right word to describe it, but the real part that makes this adventure so great was the amazing people. Like the way you treated us, the way you hugged us, the way you talked with us. It cannot be taken for granted, so we all appreciate it very much. You guys became my other family, you took and are still taking a huge part of my life. Thanks again for sharing, loving, for having us at your home so warmly, and for making us part of Timberland family. It means a lot to me, it means a lot to all of us.
All of you, you're all a part of this, so I want to thank each and every one of you who've made this happen for us every year for being here. So when I look at the power together, it's the strength of each and every one of you together with all of them and me.
I want you to remember the feeling of how powerful tonight is, because all of you and your families can help us every year in different ways to help continuing this program. Okay, so I beg you really just to remember this moment, because this is what this whole thing is all about for us.
Each one of you here have made a contribution. Each one of our friends here is taking things home. They've made a tremendous contribution.